Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen, featuring that amazing Long War of the Chosen mod. And we just finished our episode last time, and one thing I want to do before we jump out there and get on to the next one is there were a couple havens that I left empty, so we're going to quickly fill that. I think it's West Africa. We're just going to fill that with, I think Guinan over there is sitting around without anything to do in my mind, and we have Jake Solomon for South Africa sitting around with nothing to do because his bondmate, the psychic, I can't even remember. Oh, there he is. I can't even remember which one it is now. Yeah, Pele. He's in there in the tube for his psychic training, so we might as well just pop Jake Solomon in there since his bondmate isn't available. Okay, let's jump out there, and I'm thinking the first thing we can do is perhaps, if it's convenient, head over to the black market, sell a couple new things that we picked up. We got what, three more things percolating, and let's get over here to the black market, sell what we can, because we're down to only $9, and it would be nice to have some funds in there in case I got another infiltration and I need to buy some last minute emergency kinds of things. I'm not going to sell any more data pads, even though they're very interested and they're worth a whole heck of a lot of money. We're not going to sell one. But down at the bottom, we probably, we got that scope that we picked up. It's nothing advanced or anything. The hair trigger that we picked up. Psi offense, we're gonna hang on to that one. And a base stock, we'll pick that up into the pool. And that's probably about it. I don't think I'm have an overabundance of any other particular corpse, so we'll just confirm that and get that 20 extra bucks just so we have it in the bank. And then let's head back up here. We got still strength 3. It could go up to strength 4 with that vigilance, but we're still gonna scan up here. It's right now our next best place to go. We could eventually come back down to Brazil and get everybody on intel down there, since that's kind of leveled off again. Perhaps that's a good place to go. And let's take a look down here. Vigilance is 7 in New Australia, so yeah, I think we'll kind of stay away from over there right now. And South Africa is still a little high with Vigilance 9, Strength 6, so that's going to be growing. So really the only two places at the moment I'm really interested in potentially scanning still is Western Europe and potentially New Brazil. So let's just get up here to scan.
Setting course for the Western European ward.
As we wait for some more infiltrations to complete. And we did finish, picking up that intel over here, so let's just scan away.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
All right, let's take a look at what it is.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
All right, so we have 118 income, so it's nice to have an income for the monthly activity, and that wasn't even having everybody on supply for the full month. We do have some, unfortunately, faceless issues probably in that region, but we've got a Haven advisor down there, so maybe we'll be able to root him out at some point. That evil faceless.
My focus, all of my efforts have been rewarded. I am reinvigorated. I was good before, but this is something else entirely. I'm on a whole other level.
I was about to complain that the assassin was talking over the hunter's picture, but then he popped in there. Ranged attacks against flanked enemies deal plus damage. So we got to try and not let ourselves get flanked by the hunter, because that is a new perk that he's gained. And assassin-wise, you get additional plus defense and dodge against reaction fire. So much for Overwatch on her.
I admire your tenacity, but at this rate, your days are numbered.
Alrighty, chosen knowledge increase. So we're the one that has the highest on us is the hunter. but it's also the one we are gaining access to as far as where his stronghold may be. So we'll keep that moving so we can hopefully take him out of the picture at some point. That would be ideal. So brutal crackdown on resistance, permanently lowering XCom's income. Yeah, we don't like either of these. And we got a barrier. Enemy tech and psionic defense are doubled. Ooh, I don't like that one. I do not like that one. And permanent event is aggression summoning, gain aggression ability, and hidden event. We can let's spend our 5 intel. The aliens increase their strength of their encryption, increasing all intel costs. 33%. That's hefty. Oof, do not like that. All right, as far as we do have our orders on here, and let's see, I don't think there's probably anything. Lowering enemy tech defense by 20 is a big one for us. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna change anything at this point. We'll keep those 2 here. I don't think, yeah, we don't have access to any extra ones over here. And 95 supplies, we got to go pick those up if we want them. Let's go get them now. I want them. We got 3 infiltrations pending anyway, so now's the time to go check out some supplies. Oh, we got a new target though. Is it any good? No, once again, it's an okay-ish timer, 10 to 12. Although pretty soon we're going to get up to where that very light is no longer the baseline. And we already got another mission or 2 in here. So in a way I feel like we got to be careful about doing too many things over here. And besides, it's just a facility lead that we kind of have been picking up. Plus we got the high alert thing, sit rep going on over here. To be quite honest, we're going to pass. It's not in an area I really want to focus on at the moment. And Oscar Mike training has been completed for Garth Sully DeAngelis. I wonder if there's anybody on. Anyone
Another
else?
important step forward in our research.
That's a good one. Let's assign new research. So the Gremlin Mark II is available now. Hopefully when we get our supplies, we'll be able to forward 1 or 2 and get that going. Red screen rounds, there's a new proving ground project. We may want to look at doing that and making that available. We'll find out. And these rounds are designed to do extra damage to the computer hardware in enemy mechanized units, rendering them more susceptible to our hacking attacks. So red screen are definite something I want to have on the team here and there. And let's see, we've got turret breakdown, priest autopsy, shield bearer. So the ones I really want to do, I don't have the funds for yet. But we will as soon as we pick up our supplies. Right now, yeah, we just can't afford it. I think we're only sitting between 20 and 30 as far as supplies. So we need another 20. We'll have that picked up soon. I guess we're just going to... Is there anything special I want to do in the meantime while we're waiting that might help us out? Let's do the turret breakdown, because at some point we're going to want to unlock the defense matrix. Might as well just do it now on a quick little 2-day timer. It's the shortest one we got, and right after that we'll keep some funds in a backup, and I'm thinking with 24 days there we're going to be going for the battle armor, so we just need to keep in reserve 50 supplies and we'll switch over to battle armor. But first of all, let's do the turret breakdown.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and targeting system, which I expect Shin will want to thoroughly examine following the disassembly process.
All right, so that's done. Let's get back out there and get those supplies we desperately need all of a sudden. All right, only 18 hours to go. Ooh, a supply raid has come available. Let's go find out where it is. It's right here. Expiration 4 days, 18 hours. We're gonna see what we can do about it. We're gonna take a look at it and see what it looks like.
Setting course for the West African sector.
Alrighty, let's. I'm gonna have it take a look. It's only 4 days. Looks like it's a light 13 to 15. I'm gonna see what it feels like. I can get ready to take out in this mission. Obviously, with this many, this is a full cadre. We'll see what we can get it down to and see how doable we can make this. All right, here's the team we are taking out on this one. It's a team of 6 and boosted. It's only getting it down to light moderate 16 to 18, but that's with the team of 6. I think it's doable. Plus, it's a full freaking salvage mission, so I'm not going to complain about the corpses. It will be a challenge. We have to make sure we don't rush and don't overactivate and get ourselves into issues that way. But if we can somehow pick them off pod at a time, at the most 2 at a time, I am thinking this is doable with this team. Now it's mostly a laser weapon team, except for the lone mag rifle on Winston, the Bulldog Churchill, who's back from the infirmary. But you know, essentially, once he blows that gauntlet rocket, he's going to be using that weapon a lot, unless we can somehow get him nearby for the flame thrower. That's why we kept him lean and mean, to give him maximum mobility to try and make that a reality. Other than that, we got our leadership abilities from Clancy Chief Wiggums, and we got Toshi along also in case we got some robotic enemies to help us out with that. And Max Grapevine will be able to at least pick some people off at a distance, I hope, with AP ammo with that laser lance. And of course, we got the close-up magic of Diana Bazoid Troy also with AP ammo. So I think, hopefully, at least on what we've been facing so far, this should be good enough. Let's cross our fingers, because pretty soon a team like this won't be good enough. But I think they still are in this instance, and I like corpses now. I saw how many we got on that liberation mission. I'm greedy for more. That's for dang sure. So let's get this thing infiltrated.
Sky Ranger,
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
And we got, oh my goodness, we got another supply raid popped up on us. Okay, this one's way over here with only 2 days. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a way I can get in there to make that happen with only 2 days, as much as I want to do it. And I just don't have the bodies ready. And I don't want to cancel an engineer rescue. I don't want to cancel a scientist rescue. There's just not a lot I wanna cancel right now. We got some intel missions, so unfortunately for New Australia, dang it, they're gonna get there. Plus, it suggests a concentration of robotic, and we're just gonna pass. We're gonna have to do a hard pass on this one, as much as I'm tempted. All right, so let's get over here and continue scanning up above here. Right now it's still strength 3, vigilance 4. It's doable up here still.
setting course for Western Europe.
And our intel sitting at 148. We are able to infiltrate any extra that we want. Still. It's going to be tough to get a team. Oh, this one. You know, the only problem is show of force. Intel suggests large number of Advent troopers present under Advent only leadership. 10 to 12 is the baseline. Free captured rebels. I don't know that I need them all that much down here. Although the timer's amazing. Let's ignore that for a second and let's just take a peek down here. New Australia, Strength 3, Vigilance 7. So you see, we're going to be popping up, especially with Supply Run, yada, yada, yada. I just think we need to stay away from here with that Vigilance so high. It's building up because they want to build up against New Chile. I think it's just in our best interest to avoid that at the moment and not help in the build-up that's going to be happening there.
Avenger
Let's just
plotting
get our
new
supplies
course.
once and for all. I forgot about those. Seven-day timer up here. Extract advent supplies. So it looks like a smash and grab. What's the timer? It's a good timer. Project Miranda. Advents are testing pacification technology in the area, which is making all non-robotic units lethargic. They will have penalties to aim and mobility. Oof, that doesn't sound good. And since we got a supply run going where we're going to get some corpses to potentially help us out, we're going to have to do I just don't have the bodies available, and I have these other missions I want to do for the rewards. So we're going to have to pass this up, unfortunately.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Okay, and because of that delay, I don't have the funds ready quite yet. So I may have to spend...
Advent doesn't seem to have any issues stationing completely autonomous weapons in close proximity to the people in those cities. Really shows you how much they care.
Okay, so we do have our facility, the defense matrix, available at some point, and we're going to want to add that. Shredder rounds are available in the proving ground. And the one we want to get done, I think it's only hours away, so we can start working on that battle armor. So I think I'm just going to leave it. In fact, why don't we just do basic research until... Well, actually, I can pick anything, and then we can come back to it. A sustaining sphere, incendiary grenades. We're not going to spend the full 3 days on it now, but it's something eventually I'll want. Let's do this until we come back here. Once we get our supplies, we're coming right on back here and
After
changing
a
our
careful
research.
examination of the specialized advent unit identified as the Purifier, I have found clear evidence of genetic modification to the subject's thermoregulatory glands. These changes, in conjunction with their specialized armor, give the Purifiers an impressive heat tolerance, bordering on total immunity.
Okay, let's get back out there and finish scanning for those supplies. Yeah, 2 hours. And we got them.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
Well, who told you to go there? That's what I want to know. Who told you to go there? Let's get back in here anyway. We want to change our research.
Everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first. To do that, we'll need to work with the Resistance on a covert action in the ring.
Okay, now we can get this battle armor going. I think now is the time to take a look at this.
I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
All right, we got a whole number of infiltrations that are about ready to pop, I would think, very soon. 83% there, supply raids at 24%, 62%, 55%. So let's just get up to Western Europe and scan while we're waiting for these things to happen.
Setting course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
And alien debris has been cleared, so we picked up some extra supplies. Let's take a look at the room and see if we have some building opportunities here right at the moment. Obviously, an infirmary is a possibility. Resistance comms is also a definite probability. And then my other question is, do I have the ability to dismantle anything in here? Is there a way to like dismantle anything that I've built at this point? Doesn't look like it, does it now? Okay, so we have the Illyrium conduit available here, greatly increasing our output. So that could be an option too. So I'm thinking right at the moment, the building that we need is the building that we need the most at this particular time is the resistance comms to increase the number of regions that we can make contact with. Then we can come up to think about the infirmary after that, and we'll start digging out another area. The problem is we have 154 supplies total. So we did start and spend the 50 for the research, so this would pretty much deplete us again without the ability to make any new weapons temporarily. But I think it's important to start being able to expand our contact with regions, especially as strength vigilance picks up in the ones we have limited access to right now. So I think it's important to start spreading our influence just a little bit. So we're going to build this now.
Resistance communications facility construction initiated.
And do I have any spare engineers at the moment? Apparently not. So we're in the process of picking up another engineer so I can at least start clearing some other areas over here. But in the meantime, we're digging out the resistance comms right now. And we are supply poor, that is for dang sure. New target. 16 days. Sabotage a transmitter, interdict advent military R&D. Counters a dark event of barrier. Yeah, I like the idea of doing this one. I just don't have anybody available. 16 freaking days. The thing is, I think we can hold off on this when I come back to it with that kind of a freaking timer. Because we'll have another mission done, and then we can pop those people pretty quickly back into this one, because I think this is a big one to do. The Lost are there. They're also going to be on high alert, so it's not going to be an easy mission. So we definitely want a solid team to be able to go out on this one. So we're going to ignore it for the moment, and we're going to plan on having some of these infiltrations. Looks like Sandman is coming up next. Let's get scanning. And now, what are we looking at? Oh, is this ready? Oh, it looks like this is the one we were going to... well, if we do it now, it's 93% infiltrated, but that hurts us a little bit. So we didn't make it to 100%. That's a little concerning. So we are going to boost our infiltration just to get that down. And it counters a very important dark event, so we've got to get this done so the intel costs across the board do not increase. So let me just see. I've got a squad of 6. It's a good squad. I'm still going to boost. That'll more than likely get it potentially even down to 7 to 9. And it does. And we still get that 25 intel back by doing this mission on top of countering the dark event. So this is it. Let's one more quick check at the team going out. Tommy Pokemon Hertz is our ranger. His bond mate is in the infirmary, as we know. Data the android is our assault with a scatter ray. We got a mag rifle on our ranger. JoJo Rabbit Betzler, specialist with a laser rifle. Shanaya Warden Resham, a Templar with both upgraded gauntlets and auto pistol, mag auto pistol. So she's going to be a little stronger than the first time we saw her. Jane Kelly, a gunner with a laser cannon, and Violeta Parra with a mag rifle as our PSYOP, who needs to get a promotion. So we still need to come up with funds to be able to get that second pod in the PSYLab going too. So we're starting to back up on promotions for our PSYOPs. But this is the team. Let's get in there and see if we can't launch this mission and get going. Okay, this is Operation Twisted Breath. It's in the tunnels under Bata. We have to destroy an alien relay. 7 to 9 enemies is what we got it down to. Let's get this going. With a team of 6, we should be successful.
Menace 1-5. The communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Alright, the data transfer device is back over in this direction. That's where we got to see about heading. Okay, so we're behind the building here, and then we have the subway line usually in between. So we'll move forward. Do we have with us a shinobi on this one? I just went through. No, we don't have a shinobi, but we do have our Templar, and I think the Templar is who will lead off with this time. Well, we also have an assault we could lead off with. That might be... Is it an assault? Yeah, Data's in our assault. I guess that's more appropriate way to lead off.
Yes, sir.
In lieu of not having a shinobi. And let's kind of bring you out here to get some vision down below.
Yes, sir. Curious.
Oh, we got the lone drone trying to surprise us and get us activated by being sloppy. We're not going to let that happen. Now, we don't have a way to get up to the tall part of the building, so let's just get everybody moving over in this direction. In fact, JoJo Betzler, let's get you and your hacking abilities over here on the side of the drone.
Schon unterwegs.
And see about getting others also appropriately situated. Jane Kelly. Yeah, the Psy individual's probably not going to help us. I wouldn't mind getting you, Pokemon, if you could reach. Now you can't quite reach.
Affirmative.
We'll get our Templar up there if she can reach, yes.
A good decision.
Jane Kelly, it'd be nice to get you up there, but yeah, you can't reach.
Got it.
And our PSYOP, probably the least important to get up there, but you do have a mag weapon, so you can still be useful against a mechanical enemy. Ooh, we could get exposed right here and right now. That's kind of the last direction I expected that thing to go, towards the back wall, but we're going to have this thing taken out pretty damn easy. It's right in front of us, smack dab in front of the shotgun, as a matter of fact. So no finesse on our part. Just take it down. The only bad news is we are exposed now to potential another 8 enemies as we advance forward. But, you know, such is the name of the game sometimes. Or we're going to keep a slow move forward. Anybody that we do move forward will be on a blue move, so that if we activate, we can still have the option to shoot, still have the option to do some damage.
Absolutely.
And so far, nothing. Jane Kelly, why don't we get you down to a similar position?
Moving to position.
And so far, we're just not really seeing much. We don't get the sense. These doorways here, it's kind of straight ahead is kind of unnerving. So we'll bring ourselves conservatively forward to what should be safe areas, and not push it beyond that just because we aren't all available. And everyone who can, we can overwatch.
Na los,
I will
zeigt
send
euch!
I got it covered.
And now we'll kind of get back to leading with our assault. To me, that makes the most sense, is leading with the assault, because if we activate on a blue move, we'll still have the ability to react with run and gun. And we don't see anything. So just to get everybody back up to the same level, we're pretty much just going to only move this far. Yeah, and it looks to be safe. This is the doorway we're going to initially push through to explore. And everything looks good for us to make that happen. Let's see, JoJo Betzler, we'll still do a blue move for you. And finally, I'm thinking we can be a little more aggressive with you, Shanaya, because it would appear to be okay, and we aren't directly in front of that doorway vision-wise, so let's get you here. There we go. We're just going to overwatch. We do have to worry a little bit, so I got to be careful about being too fine, because well, it's not a hideous amount a distance to go, but if we have to battle on the way over there, I may end up getting a little more aggressive. Should I do it on this turn? I think we'll do it next turn. So we're gonna stop here.
We're in position.
No one gets by me.
All right, well, let's get pushing. Data, we're gonna get you right there. We're gonna open the door. And it looks like we're gonna do the big, well, you know, with 9 turns left, I'm kind of thinking we're gonna come up here to this level, and the next push is gonna be our risky push. So I think we're still okay coming up to this range here with everybody. Now, Tommy, the only bad thing is I can't get... Ideally, I'd want you right there, so you'd be set for your 2 shots, but we'll bring you there. Is there anybody that can get to that one spot? Yes.
I'm on it.
JoJo Betzler will bring you here.
Bewegung, Bewegung!
Uh-oh, I think we may have seen something.
Advent Bodentruppen!
Oh, how could everybody else not have seen that? Holy smokes. They're pretty damn close. They are pretty damn close. That drone and grenadier. And unfortunately, my guy that could have hacked the drone is unavailable. The other option we have is the grenadier with all those hit points is very susceptible to soul fire. That could be an opening for us to weaken him, to have somebody finish him off. We fortunately do have our running gun still available, among other things. Unfortunately, you're a little bit exposed to the, and it's a hunter drone, so he's not a one-shot kind of a takedown guy. So you know what? I think we're going to bring you forward to weaken the grenadier and do that with Soulfire. So this was not ideal. We're going to deal with it as best we can. We got a nice 5, nice solid bit of damage. Not the max at 6, but 5 is more than halfway. Tommy Pokemon, we're going to find out. I could with a fist, just got a freaking 5-turn cooldown. But I may have to fortify you, and I have to make up my mind right now if I want to do that. I don't think we're close enough for any kind of a shotgun. No. Fortunately, you have AP ammo, so we can hope, beyond hope, that you can connect and connect hard on this one and get the max 10. Looks like it could be a graze. No, we got a solid 6. So we have 2 shots left to take these guys down. And that's it. Jane Kelly, what's your best shot? 71. We're going to see if you can take down a very dangerous one. Just don't get your minimum, please. Just do not get your minimum, please. You do have Shredder. Probably could have very well done with having you shred some first, but oh well. And we missed.
Get it together.
Nothing good. Now the stun available there at this range is only 56%. What I'm leaning towards is running you over here into the corner to flank the Grenadier and shoot from there. A well-protected position in case we accidentally activate in the process of doing it. Everybody else is in decently protected positions except for Pokemon, who unfortunately I chose not to fortify because I really thought we'd take that thing out. But I kind of would rather just get zapped and shot at by a hunter drone at this point than a Grenadier. So let's make a move. And I hate using the run and gun for this purpose, but our shots are just not quite good enough. And I don't want to get us all flashbanged or exploded because we are bunched up here and there. So we're going to do the run and gun.
I've considered the ramifications of my actions.
We're going to run here.
Aye, sir.
Hopefully not activate through that door, but it's a possibility. And we didn't. Shoo! So he's down. Now we got to take our hit. Take some. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! How did I forget about you? How did I forget about you? Forget about it. We got this. We got this.
This world is ours.
All right, PCS conditioning. And you know what? We're just gonna kind of bring you over here to stay hidden on this side a little bit.
I'm detecting life readings.
Okay, we know about where the next pod, or at least the next nearby pod is. We've killed 3 out of 9, so there's potentially 6 more out there. The problem is now I've done that run and gun, so you aren't necessarily the best one to lead with anymore as my assault. We're down to 8 turns remaining. I could get real aggressive and blast this thing though, but we know we heard noises from over here. So I think what we're going to do is probably bring some of us... Do I have any full cover I can get you to? Possibly right here. And we'll see what we activate by doing this.
We are nearly there.
Oh, there's a surprise, and there's another pod. And this pod looks a little more dangerous. So there's half of the remaining enemies between a surveillance drone, an advanced, mind you, purifier, and an advent gunner. So yeah, we've dealt with worse before, so we're not gonna panic at all. This time the drone is hackable, so that means we have 5 to take on 2, one of which is kind of awkwardly placed over here. So it may be that we want to come over here. You know, I don't think you can kill the purifier, Shanaya. So this may be the good time to use you, so we don't have to worry about him exploding, right? Is that the way that works? And then if we do that, hopefully you can move again afterwards. You get that bonus move. Is that one of your perks that you get? Deflect. There's a chance to deflect incoming shots. Momentum used after rend to gain a bonus movement. So yeah, I think we're just going to start right away with the rend, see if we activate anything else by moving further in, and make that our first move. Because I think now is the time we want to rend without killing, so we don't have to worry about the explosion.
I will tear you apart!
And that was a damn good crit.
Armor is tough.
We have momentum, so we can back off. We'll hold off. Yeah, actually, we probably should back off right away, right now. Perhaps over here, so we're out of sight of the gunner. Into full cover. Because I'm assuming we're going to be able to manage to take out the purifier. Do we have anyone available that can do any cover destruction? Not really. I think what we're going to do is with you, JoJo, let's take a look at Haywire.
Holen wir uns diesen Bot.
100% to disable and stun. That's freaking tempting to control this drone, to have it lead the way for us. And guess what, my friends? That's what I'm going to give a shot at. Yes!
Ich bin drin.
So good job, JoJo. We have hacked our drone friend over here. That's pretty cool. What that means now is we only have 4 individuals left. We use Soulfire. We have Mind Merge available. We also have Insanity. If we want to at least try that as an option for us. And that says we can see the purifier from this position for Insanity.
Si tú lo dices.
So we take a look at this one. Oh, so I want Insanity. That's the one I want to take a look at. 62% to try. Mental control up to and including mental control. Not the greatest percentage in the world, so let's hold off on that just for a brief moment. Let's go see. We can get down here making some noise. It's not going to be a great shot because that guy... Well, you know what we have. You know exactly what we have. We can bring the Pokemon up here for a little walk fire magic. That's why we have walk fire, is just for these kinds of circumstances and instances. And now we're not going to do it on the surveillance drone. Why would we do that? We have control of it now. 85%. It's a hell of a lot better chance to hit than we have on any other of our other options. And we missed.
That didn't do much.
It grazed and got him down to 1. You know the problem with 1? Our Templar's hurting and in grave danger if we don't accomplish what we need to accomplish on this next shot. So we're going to bring you crashing over here into half cover.
On the move.
We need a graze, my friends. I could give a crap about the gunner over here. It's a purifier that needs to be dealt with, and dealt with in a big way. And obviously we have a flashbang, but no, we need to graze. And we didn't get the graze. Like I said, we need a graze. Or the stun. 53 stun. Or 42 shot. Which is probably about the same for a graze. So we're going for the graze because we're just going to give it a go. We need a graze. And this time we got it. Thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. What we're going to do is now that we can. We're going to bring you a little farther, Violeta. We could do an Overwatch, but the odds of him running that aggressively forward towards us to run into it are minor, so let's move you up with full cover. Oh, another advanced purifier and a mech friend. And they're at a slightly awkward angle for us. Just a slightly awkward angle. The good news is we've got a Templar over here who can easily take care of the gunner. And he's out of range of the purifier. We do have to worry about the mech. We've used our haywire protocol, so fortunately we have a drone that is going to run full force towards these guys to try and be a distraction to them. And in the meantime, let's take our Templar and let's come over here and do a little rend fun. Ooh, I wouldn't even pay attention to Overwatch. But it doesn't matter. We knocked him through our target. You'd like to think that would have caused some extra damage to the target we need to take out, but alas, it has not. But we do get to move again out of harm's way, and then that leaves us a nice range here to be able to take out our goal in the first place. So we're gonna pull you back out of sight of the enemy. And before I forget, we're gonna see about getting over to this drone and seeing how far it can charge to the enemy, because we want to charge this drone towards the enemy to become a target. While it can. Now we have... We're a little too far away there, and we won't have run and gun available for another couple turns. I'm going to hope this thing is going to distract, because in the meantime, I would love for us to try and be able to sneak closer. But I don't know how viable a strategy that will end up being. We can get pretty damn close here. We do have a free reload. Let's use it for you, Tommy.
It's killing time.
And we could walk fire against the purifier. It didn't work very well for us last time, but 92% is pretty good to start damaging the purifier. I think we're going to do that. Looks like we hit this time. 5 damage is pretty good for walk fire. 5 damage is pretty good for walk fire. Thank goodness for those AP rounds that just avoid that massive amount of armor. So we definitely want to get you into a much better position. I'm thinking we can afford to get you maybe this close and not hopefully get in flame range. I am definitely worried about getting too close and getting into flame range. The other option we have mind merge. I don't have haywire protocol available for a while. Yeah, for like a whole bunch of turns, so it's not an option there. And I don't want to group up too much in case he shoots rockets, but we're indoors if he's going to go the rocket route towards us, right? Is that the way it's going to work? Do I see anybody over here? Let's just be safe and keep ourselves spread out.
Geht in Ordnung.
I doubt you're going to have much of a shot against him, but at 50-50, what the heck? To me, 50-50 was worth the shot, even though we missed. And if I could also get some more full cover and still get a shot, wouldn't that be amazing? But let's see, we got to worry about you. That would spread you out a tiny bit, so we're not grouped up too much, and hopefully the purifier will not advance too crazily.
On your order.
So we have two options. We can try doing some suppression on the purifier, or we can try a flashbang on the purifier to try and limit his options and mobility so he can't reach the rest of us. Namely you, because you're the closest. If I can just find that pixel that places it where I want. There we go. Let's give it a go.
Light him up.
Now I'm feeling a little more confident. I don't know if I'm feeling this confident, but I'm feeling like we can work on trying to get closer somehow. Maybe right here with this guy flashbanged. Would we be in flame danger by moving here? I don't know. Is that playing it too aggressive? I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping with the drone right in front of their faces that it's not too aggressive. We're going to give it a go.
I'm on my way.
And Violeta, then I'm thinking if we bring you here, we can see what your shot looks like. And if necessary, do Overwatch. Oh, your shot stinks, but we got Soulfire back. What do you know? Well, we have a chance. If we got our max potential hit, we could take out the Purifier.
Tu cuerpo se debilita.
And we got it! So now let's hope the mech... Hopefully the mech does a little mech-on-mech action, I'm hoping. No, apparently he's avoiding the mech-on-mech action, and he went for us. Both of us getting protected ablative damage. So I could think of worse things that could have happened. What that does do, it allows us to attack with the drone to try and do damage on the mech. So let's do just that and attack with the drone and see how much he can damage him, if at all. A stunner probably won't do much, huh? Drone shock, that's civilians. So we gotta try the stunner and see if it works on this guy, if it's possible. Let's find out. We shot him down. Thank you, enemy drone. It means we can work on the more dangerous Advent mech. We got reinforcements coming in right now too. I guess we got 6 turns left for the data transfer. We got a lot of stuff going on. So I think the first thing we're going to do is see about throwing our exit and placing it like right here is what I'm thinking.
We need to leave this place! This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
What we're going to do is spend all your abilities. Now the pistol is 1 action. Oh, it does end the turn. What are we going to do more damage with? Let's go find out. That shows about 4 to 5 damage. Rend shows 7 to 8. So guess what? We're going to start rending this target right here, right now.
A righteous strike!
Because we need to destroy this relay. And then we have momentum. We don't know where the reinforcements are going to come, but we're going to take our momentum right over here to pick up the loot. And there, we got double loot. That's where it pays off for giving us some extra loot here. We've got 100% shot here. We're going to take them both using our free reload to do some damage on the mech. And you're the right one with AP ammo to do it.
Only the best.
Wow, we did it in 1 shot. So what we're going to do now is we are going to reload. What's your shot? Well, it says you can't see. I can't believe you can't see the drone from here. Is it because he's considered friendly somehow? Why can't you see the drone? I guess it's considered friendly. I don't think we permanently have this thing, but oh well. Why don't we see about moving you to a position to potentially, since we got reinforcements incoming, can we get to a place where we might be able to overwatch? Maybe here or through that opening?
I'm on it.
Hyper-reactive pupils is good.
Asset in tow.
So what we will do is overwatch with you from
On
here.
Overwatch.
Data, we're going to reload you and overwatch you from there.
Lock and load. Systems are functioning within normal
Yeah, we
specifications.
don't know at all where the best place is to go for some reload, for some overwatches. So we're just going to get ourselves out, since we're assuming they're going to want to protect the data tap along with us. Rather than have you on Overwatch, you know what? I think we need to do some more hurt on this thing. And JoJo Rabbit Betzler, let's get you here for Overwatch.
Okay, ich gehe.
Our Overwatch is kind of scattered,
Feuerschutz.
but we have it. And the Pokemon, actually, you have it's showing 2 actions still. So let's reload.
Let's do this.
And Overwatch. Oh, the extra action is for opening and closing the door. I don't know why you're showing 2 actions. So we reloaded. Your turn is done. Is there anyone else we got to do anything? No. Let's end our turn. And it's hard to tell where they are.
Haben es mit Advent zu
Ah,
tun.
there they are. So we dropped 1.
Den habe ich ganz sicher erwischt.
And we hit number 2, but we didn't drop number 2. So let's do this. Let's send the drone to drop number 2. Oh, not Jane Kelly, the drone. There we go. And that would mean we want to come out here. We will try the drone shock because we don't have the stunner available. And he looks disoriented, I'll tell you that much. Do I have anybody else that I want to get back there? 2 hit points. We do have you, Pokemon. We'll pop you back over here.
Sure thing.
And get rid of them.
That's right.
All right. Now we're going to also get you out of the way in case that we lose control of that drone.
On my way.
We're going to keep shooting at this thing. Let's see, Jane Kelly, let's bring you over in this direction.
Moving to position.
Can you see our target from there? Yes. Let's shoot. And data. Might as well give you a little fun too. Bring you over here. Mission accomplished.
5, we confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
So what we're going to do is we're going to keep you right here. We're near the evac. We're going to put you on Overwatch just in case that drone becomes active.
Scanning Gebiet.
We got to be aware of this thing potentially becoming active at some point and staying near the exit zone. So let's bring you over here, Shanaya, for a little Overwatch.
Maintaining this area.
And the hack effect is lost, but we had the Trojan effect. So we really didn't have to worry about it now, did we? So now it's just a matter of coming over here to wait for the evac, and we are good to go. So I'm happy about that Trojan pickup. We've seen it help us out already.
Heading out.
We'll just smart Overwatch everybody who's left.
Aye, sir. Lock and load.
Meet the fire
I am
shot. Got it
Ya
covered.
estoy. En guardia. Come get some.
Okay, we just got one more turn till evac. We'll smart Overwatch. Actually, we'll reload where we can.
Oh yeah.
It didn't reload you, so let's just manually reload you.
Ready to go.
Probably because you had a free reload, so therefore it didn't spend the reload. But now let's smart Overwatch.
Me and Kid
My
Nick.
watch
Moving to
afirmativo.
Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
We are about to have guests.
This is Firebrand. It's time to
And
go.
with reinforcements incoming, it's time to get the hey out of here.
Was ist da drüben? Absolutely.
Supongo que está bien. On your order.
All right, looks like 6 in the zone to me.
It has been quite a day.
XCom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
All right, good job, guys. Another flawless in a row. I can easily get used to this. Operation Twisted Breath was a success. Let's take a photo to commemorate. And almost everybody is visible, even for a down under kind of a mission. Do we want to not be a mob? Yeah, this way, well, we kind of miss seeing. Can we back off enough to see everybody? There's the big question. And the answer is no. So we'll just pick another location until we're able to see everybody. And this time, we do. We will serve Advent loses grip in West Africa.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
All right, good job. Most damaged Pokemon and only a 70% hit rate, connect rate. We weren't as effective this time. But we got the job done in spite of being exposed early.
To exceed expectations while working with limited resources. Impressive, Commander.
All right, we still have Initiate Parra that needs to be promoted. We need to open up that Psi pod for her to get that done. Other than that, good job, everybody. We're all healthy. And we picked up some loot here. Hyperactive pupils. I like to see if we have a somewhat. We picked up some new data pads, which maybe we can sell one of the two since they're worth. We had a supply drop. They may not be the one that's worth a lot of money yet or at the moment anymore. PCS conditioning is okay-ish. Body shield PCS, don't have a lot of experience with that one. So we'll see if we end up wanting to sell any of those or not. All right, so I think at this point, 22 hours until our Psi tube opens back up. We got some training, 3 more days on our newest rookies, so they'll become available to us, and then we'll throw the other 2 rookies in there for training. Only 4 days left on finding the stronghold for one of the chosen. Things are kind of looking okay-ish. Don't want to get too hopeful sounding, but they're sounding okay-ish. Now, one thing, let's take a look at the proving
We're ready
ground
to go, Commander.
and see
If
what
you need
kind
a
of
skull
funds
jack,
we're
we
going to
can build one
need.
at any time.
We only have $4. We got some different rounds. 5 supplies only for red screen rounds. Shredder rounds could be something we could do, although a lot of us have shredder perks, but this would just give us more ability to shred if we feel we needed it. Yeah, so not a lot here at the moment yet that I'm still feeling urgent that we need to get done right away. And as far as a training center, I don't know. Oh, so we don't have any bonds available. I don't have anybody I want to retrain yet at this point. And what do we have here? Officer abilities. I don't know if I have any new officers I want to put in there per se. We got Garth, Sully, DeAngelis. Now, it says I could put you right back in there for more training. Yes, we can, so we might as well. Get some. Twice permission, spend an action to grant all allies plus 20 bonus to critical hit. And incoming, activate the ability to grant everyone within command range 4 points of damage resistance against explosives. That's tough. How often can I predict that we're going to get hit by explosive like that? I'm going with get some. And we're going to continue, Sully, your training. All right, what have we got? Yeah, we've almost got our first extraction coming up, another extraction, and then our supply raids coming up. So let's just get scanning. We got a supply drop in 18 days. Let's actually, while we're waiting, let's get down to the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
Because our intel is still sitting strong at 154. I think that's considered strong. I want to see, we picked up some more, and guess what? Alloy plating is now something they're very interested in. Same with the Shield Bearer Corps, not interested in selling right now. So the other thing is not worth all that much anymore. Oh well. The data pads are back. It used to be 46, now they're back down to 24. I'm still going to sell one because I think 4 is okay. It's enough to keep in hand. We're going to come down here. Hyperreactive I'm going to keep. A body shield. That's something I may want to try out to an upfront kind of a person. Conditioning, if I got somebody with low hit points, it's only a +1 hit point. So yeah, that's not much. We'll hold out for something better. And that's probably about all we'll look at selling. 2 PCS focus as increases will. I just don't know how critical those are. In fact, they're not worth hardly anything. Yeah, so that's all the money we're going to get off this one. $33. Let's confirm it. And we're up to 37. If we need a last-minute weapon purchase, that's at least good enough for 1. And we'll come back up. Do I want to continue scanning up here? Strength 3, Vigilance only 3. So Vigilance has dropped here. Let's keep scanning up in Western Europe.
Setting course for the Western European Ward.
And actually, I don't want to scan up here. You know what I want to do? I want to look at this mission that we passed on before. Still, 16 days. It just sounds too good to be true. So I think we have enough time with that many days for mission expiration. I'm thinking we're going to let it go a little longer. Then I'll have another one. Once I have the next infiltration mission done, then we'll have enough soldiers to choose from to put on this one. And I like the idea of countering the barrier dark event. So we'll continue it to ignore. We'll keep scanning for the moment. Seven days, 21. This is not where I really want to do a whole heck of a lot more at the moment, even though the timer's okay, but I'd rather do this other mission up to the north, so we're going to ignore it. There's only so many missions I can do at a time. How do I have... Because right now I have 8 on intel with 6 hiding. Strength 3. Well, let's get in here and at least change this. Might as well put everybody on intel if we're gonna have everybody available to us there, and continue looking up here. And Pele is done, so we need to go to the Scilab and get somebody else in line up here. And Violeta, you've been waiting more than once to get in here, so you're going next. The one thing I want to look at is I do have a little chart over here that kind of helps me. By picking this, it opens up something else. Solace picking that opens up something, and Fortress picking that opens up something. So let me get in here real quick and see if I can't take a look at that. So what I have available is Soul Steel, which unlocks Null Ward and Void Rift. Solace would unlock the Null Lance, and Fortress unlocks Bastion. And I don't know if that's the one. So I think I've narrowed down to what I want to do here. I'm not super clear on all of these things. Let's take a look at what Null Lance does for us. So I'm almost thinking about trying out the Null Lance. It projects a beam of terrible power that damages every target it passes through. In the meantime, it gives us Soul Steel, which transfers the damage done back to the PSYOP as health and grants an ablative HP. You know, that one by itself is not so exciting to me, but I like the idea of, with our next promotion after this, getting to the Null Lance. Solus is good to act as another specialist in that it can immediately extinguish mental impairments for a squad mate. Sounds similar to, you know, taking away being knocked out by a drone. But I want to try the. I don't think I've ever worked with the Null Lance. That's what I'm going for. And training time is reduced by 50% because we have someone there, but I think it's still a long timer to get ourselves trained. As a matter of fact, oh, 5 days. That's not so bad. 5 days. Why was the other one so much longer? Is it because I added the scientist too late in the game and it didn't reduce it at that point, even though it probably should have? Because that was saying like 9 days on that guy. Or maybe I only had one and now I've just added 2, and so now maybe our battle armor timer has gone up. No, I think maybe it did go up a tiny bit because it started out around 8 days. It was still single digits, so we'll keep it like that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the shorter timer on the side training at the moment. Okay, what have we got down here? Oh, actually, this one has come up next. 82% infiltrated. Light. So if I do the boost of infiltration, we may not get down to 7 to 9. However, we do have a team of 6. So even if it's the next level up, I still think it will be doable for us. Let's boost. And it does get it down to 7 to 9. So we're in luck. Good news. This is our next mission right now, Operation Death Knife. The enemy will be on high alert, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge there. And there's also something in the air, Combat Rush. If we are crit or if they are crit, that will trigger a combat rush for the enemy. So we're going to have to be very aware of that. And that'll be upcoming. The squad will be taking out Beverly Dancing Duck Crusher as our specialist. Joe Can't Touch This Marauder will be our shinobi with the ionic axe now. We got a mag rifle there. Bishop is with a helix rail cannon. Homer, Doe Simpson mag rifle, and a tech with the not an upgraded gauntlet. Reginald Broccoli Barkley has the advanced grenade launcher with just a basic assault rifle, and Mika X Saint has a laser rifle. And he will be our ranger on this one. He does have AP rounds. So I think it'll be a good enough team to take on the challenge that we have. Join us next time to see if we can do it. And if you can, do me a favor, hit a thumbs up for today's mission. It helps this small channel anytime you're able to take the moment just to do that for us. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.